pounds, and 9 of the 16 wins right here at TKO. And Mark, again, over 8,000 in attendance. There is the stare down, if you will, between the American Schulte and the #1 contender to the TKO welterweight title, Johnathan Goulet. Again, should he beat Schulte tonight, he does have a date reserved June 1st against Stevie Hill for the vacant TKO welterweight title.
Johnson's really hungry. He came off a big loss in UFC versus Koscheck, and he really wants this one badly. I mean, I talked to him, and he's really going to be aggressive in this fight, and he really wants to prove to the world that he deserves to be in the championship fight.
Recently on the Fight Network, got a chance to see Thomas Schulte in action back November 2003 when he was beaten by another UFC veteran, Big Daddy Joe Stevenson, for the UFC lightweight title, but definitely showcased a lot of skills on the ground, and that's where he finds himself right now with the Johnathan Goulet in the half guard, the half butterfly guard.
Goulet's going to watch
They're going to mount here.
He's leaving those ankles wide open now. Schulte's got the knee inside, so it's going to be kind of hard for whoa, nice. Oh, he's got his back. He went right to the back. What an impressive move.
Showing some of that slick ground game that is Thomas Schulte's forte, and now it could be dangerous here for Johnathan Goulet. Schulte trying to play the spoiler in his TKO debut.
He's got both hooks in. He's got his arm in for the rear naked choke, but I don't know if he has it under the chin, though.
How incredibly amazing with this beam mark that Schulte comes in, a last-minute replacement for Stevie Hill, and Johnathan Goulet with so much at stake is in danger here.
I mean, Johnson's got to do something big here. I mean, he's in danger. He's got to turn his chin. He's turning it the wrong way. First, he's got to turn towards the arm that is choking and bury that chin. Johnathan is an extremely tough, strong individual, though. So, I mean, this choke is going to have to be on perfectly to finish.
There was talk that many people, in fact, that I talked with, were surprised that Goulet decided to still take a fight, even though his title fight was secure with Stevie Hill once he was healthy. Do you think at this particular moment in time he may be regretting that decision?
You know, they don't call him a road warrior for nothing. This guy is a legit warrior. I've seen him come up in his career. I fought him earlier on in his career, and he just went on a rampage and started taking people out, and got to the level he's at, not by backing away or walking away from anybody.
Well, they've got the body triangle maneuvering for the rear naked choke. Goulet desperately trying to defend, but what a precarious position for the #1 contender for the TKO welterweight title. We could see an upset in the making with Schulte right now. Needs to find, again, that with the clinch around the front for Goulet could have actually picked up a defending from this
It shows, Goulet's got 23 fights to his credit now, and it really shows that he's very poised, he's calm. He's been in this position before, either being in a fight or in training.
Is it almost the case, though, as well, Mark, where maybe Schulte in his position, allowing Goulet to struggle like a fly stuck in a web, just tire himself out to where he can finally just deliver the lethal blow with the choke?
Honestly, when you're going for the choke like that, the lactic acid that's building up in Schulte's arms is probably worse for wear than it is for Goulet defending.
And right now it looks like it's, again, not underneath the chin, doing a good job of tucking his chin as Goulet, but you're right, you bring up another great point because Schulte's in danger here. He can't secure this, and I can't believe, I don't know if I've ever seen a long struggle like this for a rear naked choke, and the referee doing a good job in allowing Schulte to continue to try to go for it because he is actually trying to finish Goulet.
He definitely is. Goulet needs to get his back to the ground and then turn into his opponent. With the body lock, it is tough. You might wind up in a mount, but I'd rather be mounted than choked out.
How much more can Goulet stay in this position? The crowd trying to rally him, but an unbelievable way to kick off this round, where really we've spent the majority of the round with Thomas Schulte on the ground having Goulet's back, and you can see Goulet there just trying to defend the rear naked choke. He doesn't appear to be in danger right now, but anything can happen in a split second.
He seems to be getting a little desperate now, trying to throw some rounded punches towards the opponent, trying to squeeze the ankle. You always say never cross your feet when you're in the rear, when you have some rear naked choke. But in this case, the body triangle, there's no pressure put on that ankle.
I was going to say, but how difficult is it to escape the body triangle? We've seen in the past, I think it was Ivan Celeberry in the UFC who submitted Tony Strickland with the body triangle. So, how much more difficult is it that not only are you defending a rear naked choke, but there's a body triangle as well?
You got to be explosive. I mean, you got to get that. In this case, you got to get that right elbow down and spin into his opponent as quick as possible. Like I said, you might get mounted, but they should not get choked. You know, the problem is the body triangle, you got to use your hands sometimes. Once you're doing that, you're not defending the neck anymore.
And Goulet, wait a minute here. The referee is now bringing them up to their feet. Do you agree with that, Mark?
Well, yeah, I mean, he was not doing... Oh! He's
now
taking
Goulet just knocked down Thomas Schulte.
He is going to town. He's paying back.
I heard a bell, and he continues to keep punching. I don't know what's going on here, Mark.
I don't know. That bell looked like it had run for a couple of seconds there.
The crowd was definitely unbelievably loud after the miracle comeback, if you will, for Goulet. And I
erased him as a victor, but I mean, to me, the fight just got stopped. Is the round over, or is the fight